Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Cancer, February 15, 2025. Your perspective is shifting in powerful, positive ways, and you have more interest in sharing your ideas and causes with others. Transits bring opportunities to expand your experiences and impress others today and tomorrow. It's a good time to enhance or make interesting connections. Activities that break the routine or learning endeavors can be most welcome, or they can connect you with interesting people. Still, you might also be relishing private time or choose to self-pamper rather than seek out others to take care of you. Secrets may be appealing, and anonymity a good form of escape. Prepare for a fiery and passionate full moon in Leo. This means that this lunation's energy will be powerful now and in the several days ahead. Full moons dig up information and allow it to rise to the surface, often with an emotional overtone. This full moon brings a whirlwind of activity to your solar house of routines and employment which, to be honest, could get you a lot of responsibility and may distract you from matters of the heart. However, be sure you are conscious of building a work and life balance that allows time for sex and love. You deserve it. Your personal life demands your attention. It might be challenging to balance your home and your career path since the moon in Virgo will square Jupiter in Gemini. On the one hand, you may have many responsibilities and goals in your work life. On the other hand, there might be personal situations that you need to focus on. Managing your work and life balance has not been easy. You may feel overwhelmed by how much you have on your plate. Venting could help, but you should reconsider your priorities and commitments to decrease your stress levels. Once again, you can take direction from the planetary alignment. If you look closely at how you deal with people, family, friends, co-workers, or potential partners of all kinds, you find that you are acting and reacting with a lot of intuition. In other words, trusting your instincts is critical to taking the right steps. To help strengthen your inner ear, stick to a regular exercise schedule and meditate on your health goals while you work out. This will help connect your intentions with your abilities. This is sure to be a busy and productive day for you. Whether you are on the job site or at home, the essence of is day will encourage you to get things done. Your ability to focus and to organize will be much stronger, and you won't have any trouble planning. Seize this opportunity to get things done. Make yourself a list and take things one at a time. Be sure to take time to relax when all is said and done. 2 days after spending its early hours in your work sector at a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of money in your income sector, the moon is spending its final hours at a friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Eris there. In between, the moon has grown into a full moon, and 7 days before the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment, is due to return to your career sector for the first time in 4 years. This has helped to jump-start things on the income and job fronts. In the final days of the month-long wind-down of your old solar, this has also brought a reminder when it comes to knowing when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off. At the same time that the moon returns for its second visit to your relationship sector since the South Node returned, and along with its partner the North Node, the lunar nodes began their policing of a balance between your own and your relations. HIP needs, it is for the first time since Uranus turned direct in your communication sector. Mercury, the planet of communication, is also just 2 days away from Pisces and will return before the moon leaves. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever found yourself questioning whether something is truly possible? As the moon in Virgo squares Jupiter in Gemini, you might feel a tug of war between logic and faith. Part of you may entertain the idea that something incredible could happen, while another part quickly dismisses it as unrealistic. It's easy to let doubt take over, especially when past experiences have taught you to be cautious. However, this moment calls for a different approach. If you have a dream or an aspiration, this is the time to nurture your belief in it. Sometimes, the most extraordinary things happen when we dare to trust in possibilities beyond what seems reasonable. Think back to a time when you took a leap of faith. Perhaps it was applying for a job you weren't sure you'd get, reaching out to someone who inspired you, or starting a project without knowing how it would turn out. Those moments of courage often lead to the most rewarding experiences. What's something you've been hesitant about that might just need a little more trust? Your physical and mental well-being are closely connected, and today presents an opportunity to strike a balance between them. You might find yourself tempted to skip exercise in favor of relaxation or socializing, but movement is essential for both your body and mind. If traditional workouts don't appeal to you, consider trying something new, perhaps a group class at a local studio or an outdoor activity that allows you to engage with nature. Not only will you feel a sense of accomplishment, but you may also meet people who bring fresh energy into your life. Have you ever noticed how invigorated you feel after doing something outside of your usual routine? This is the perfect time to embrace that sensation and allow yourself to thrive in ways you didn't expect. Even a simple change, like taking a new route on your walk or trying a different style of movement, can refresh your perspective and uplift your mood. At the same time, uncertainty about your own path might make you hesitant to commit to anything. You are known for your thoughtful approach, but right now, tension and restless thoughts could cloud your decision-making. Others may sense your unease and feel unsure about how to approach you. If you've been feeling disconnected or overwhelmed, take a step back and breathe. Have you ever had one of those days where you feel like nothing quite aligns? That's okay. The key is to recognize that these feelings are temporary. When the timing is right, clarity will return, and you'll be able to engage with others more effectively. If something feels off in your interactions, exercise patience. Miscommunications happen, but they don't have to define the outcome. Waiting for the right moment to reconnect can lead to a resolution that benefits everyone involved. Financially, your sharp instincts are serving you well. You are in a strong position to assess investments, bargains, or potential financial opportunities. Whether you're making a major decision or just looking for small ways to manage your money more effectively, trust yourself. Have you ever come across an incredible deal and felt a surge of excitement? Today could bring a moment like that. Just be sure to weigh your options carefully before committing. A wise financial choice made now could benefit you in the long run. Reconnecting with family can bring unexpected joy and insight. There may be stories from the past that offer a deeper understanding of your roots, or you could stumble upon an old tradition that feels surprisingly relevant to you. Our current life. Maybe there's a home remedy or a time-honored practice that your relatives swear by. Perhaps now is the time to give it a try. These connections not only strengthen your sense of belonging but also remind you of the wisdom passed down through generations. Have you ever heard a family story that shifted your perspective on something important? Moments like these remind us that even as we move forward, our past holds valuable lessons. As the energy of this moment unfolds, take a moment to reflect. Where do you see opportunities for growth? What small step can you take today to move closer to your goals? The universe is constantly offering possibilities. Sometimes, all it takes is the willingness to see them. Trust yourself, embrace the unknown, and remember that every challenge is also a chance to create something new. The future is waiting, and you are exactly where you need to be to shape it in the best way possible.